Kat is at work today, and she had to work a very weird shift today. What's happening is
Kat has transitioned into a new position.
That was an amazing joke.
And basically, they're trying to solidify her hours, and it hasn't happened yet. So these last few weeks, I keep telling you guys, gee, I don't know what the schedule is going to be. It's kind of the same. Like this week now, we finally we know where her hours are going to be, but then she's being told that the week after they may be shifted again to a totally different thing, and it's like, ugh. Basically, Kat actually told me last night. We sat down. She's like, yeah, this is great that, I've moved into this new position, but the schedule's killing me because I can't have set hours, and I never know when I'm working, and it changes and it fluctuates, and now our days off are all screwed up. And I said, well, do it for another couple weeks, and then if it really is still bothering you, then talk to your boss, and, hopefully we'll be able to get something more settled in.
Because I agree with her that having, an unset schedule, if you don't exactly know when you're working or when you're going in, it could really throw things off with your life, right?
Monday, FYI, guys, is my day off.
Whoa.
I know that's weird, because typically it's Saturday is the day of the week that I take off, but like I said, Kat has had this weird work schedule. I've had to adjust my schedule. So finally, after 8 days straight of streaming, I'll have a day off tomorrow. And my God, guys, tomorrow is going to be one of the busiest days, like, ever of me going out, because now it's been, a long time since I had a day off. Not only do I have to do the normal things that I have to do, like go grocery shopping and make a Costco run and do that kind of stuff, but I'm going to be getting Halloween decorations for the office here, okay? And I'm going to be decorating the office and setting it up so that when I come back on Tuesday, you're going to see some nice Halloween-themed spooky stuff behind me. And that'll be on camera for the rest of the month, okay? In addition, if it's not pouring rain, which I hope it's not, Kat and I are probably going to go to a pumpkin patch and pick out a nice pumpkin for Halloween. Are we going to carve it or decorate it or just leave it plain? We haven't even decided yet. But we want to go look and see and get a nice pumpkin tomorrow, if we can. It all depends on the weather. If it's
pouring rain, there's no way we can go to a farm and rain, turns into a bog, right? You're gonna walk in your mud and shit and try to get a pumpkin. Forget that.
But in addition to that, there's a lot of other stuff we have to do as well. Like for the first time, this is crazy. Kat's lived with me since February, right? And usually once a week we have a day off. For the first time ever, I have to make like a checklist of things we need to do during the day because we got so much shit to do in one day. So even though tomorrow's my day off, it's not going to be a recuperation day for me. It's going to be a day where I'm flying all around, bouncing around, trying to get a ton of shit done in a short period of time.
I'm 36 years old, guys. I'm not 20 years old, I have to get up and move around and do physical activity and do other things.
So, hoping everything goes all right, knock on wood, that everything goes good. And, again, I can't give you full details or anything on this at all because there's certain negative assholes who like to give me shit and like to basically try to cause problems for me when it comes to this kind of stuff, regardless of the fact that I've done nothing wrong. And all the shit that they say about me to get me in trouble when I try to do a sponsored stream is completely false.
They basically, oh, you want Phil playing your game sponsored? Didn't you know that he's a pedophile and he's a racist and he scams his fans and he jerked off on stream in front of thousands of small children? And he does this and that, and it's all false. It's all bullshit.
Phil's a horrible pedophile and a public masturbator.
DSP is a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck. DSP is this and that. He's a filthy, dirty liar. But they do that. They spam the fuck out of the internet whenever I try to do something like this. And then, of course, any sponsorship opportunity that I have, they get turned off. They're like, man, I want to fucking deal with that shit, I can't believe this guy's playing our game and all of a sudden thousands of these fucking brainless, mouth-drooling idiots fucking spamming negative shit all over the internet. What the fuck is this? We don't want to be associated with this, So, I can't reveal details about this at all.
Please do not be negative. Try to be positive. Don't bring in things like insults against myself or other stream chatters or other content creators on the internet. We're not going to allow that kind of stuff. Please don't bring in negative memes and negative associations with these people who just like to be toxic on the internet. I don't care about some new meme about myself or other content creators either, and I should bring that up because some people have been bringing in negative memes from other streamers into my chat, and I don't know anything about it, and I don't pay attention to that shit. Shout out to Sean Ranklin. So please keep that out of here. I also don't care about someone, Phil, did you hear this guy insulted you today? Did you hear that this negative person is doing something negative to you today? No, that kind of stuff derails the whole stream. Because we're just here playing a game and having fun. We don't care about what the hell's going on outside of the stream. I really don't give a shit. I want to be chill here and just put out a fun product for you guys.
I would never be in the situation I'm in right now, financially, if it weren't for the trolls completely destroying my YouTube business. These fucking people.
I took a picture of my kitchen, and someone finds that there's a new spatula. Where did Phil get the money for that new spatula? I bet that cost several dollars, and you know...
Why would I be fucking upset that one person said something stupid? Shadow X222, are you a functional retard? I have to ask. Because not only are you banned from my chat, but he goes, I can't believe it. Is this guy faking it? Did you not see full screen? The guy just random super. I just hold back. Whole super hits me. And then it has a network error. You're going to blame me? You're fucking idiot. You're the fucking idiot. Seriously. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit. And that's what we're trying to maintain. All right. So please keep all that kind of crap out of here. AES cheer. He says, I was blocked yesterday on Twitter by someone after I told him there's no need to curse or insult people for having different opinions. I'm glad to see that you stirred away from acting in a similar fashion. I have, you know. There's one thing if someone is like, my opinion is the only opinion. It's the right opinion. And therefore, how dare you disagree with me? Or how dare you be so stupid as to not agree with me? Okay? I'm going to be honest. I used to be like that. I used to be a very obstinate, kind of, I'm better than thou kind of attitude when I was on the internet. And I felt that my opinions were the opinions. And that if anyone disagreed with me, they were stupid. And over the years, 10 years that I've now done content creation, I have learned an incredible amount. I've become a much wiser, much more mellow person. I understand things a lot better. I can now look into perspective. I mean, I'll be honest. I used to be staunchly one way or another way when it comes to these kind of issues. And now I kind of like, I like to try to actively see a situation from everyone's perspective to understand the entire situation.
And the Broken Legs also did a 10-bit cheer. And now he's also giving me relationship advice. Like, I'm going to listen. So, whatever.
They call me Jim Bob says 3 cheers for Mitch, hip hip hooray. No, how about 3 boos for Mitch? Boo boo kachoo, because guess what? He didn't help me at all.
Wow, some stupid idiot dude tipped me $50.
What I have found over the years is that even though many people, and I hate to say it, many immature people and many unwise people like to think the world's black and white, what I found is that the world is actually many shades of gray. That there is no definitive right and wrong. There is no definitive this is the right course of action or right opinion to have, and this is the completely incorrect one. What I found is different perspectives, different ways of life, different cultures, and how people think it could be different, and that's okay. All right, and it's taken me a long time to kind of adjust to that and accept that and live up to that. It has, you know. But when you'll hear me today, when I go on a rant, which I do every once in a while, you'll hear me say, it's okay to disagree with me, or it's okay to like something I don't like, or it's okay to do this or that I don't particularly, enjoy, because I know that people like different things. It's, as they say, different strokes for different folks, and that's fine as long as the thing that you like or your opinion doesn't definitively hurt other people. Then it's okay to have it. Okay, so you're absolutely right, AES. I used to be the kind of obstinate person in the past, a long time ago, where I would have an opinion. If you disagree with me, fuck you. Block that person. You're an asshole. Deride that person. Make fun of them. Publicly lambast them. Or is it lambast or lambast? I forget how you pronounce the word. But basically make it like they're completely wrong and laugh at them and make fun of them. And I'm not like that anymore. Now I am much more of an open-minded guy. And I'm actually very happy. Really, honestly. Happy for that I am like that now. Okay?
I don't want to be an older guy, a guy who's getting older, which I'm not super old. I'm 36 years old. I'm not super old or anything, but I don't want to be a guy that as he gets older becomes harder and more more and more obstinate. You know what I mean? Like someone who's so set in his ways that now he becomes the crotchety old guy who you go to see rant and rave about this and that. And I don't want to be that. Actually, it's been the opposite for me. I used to be like that, and now I'm becoming more and more just about having fun and relaxing with you guys and enjoying games at face value rather than being the guy that has to be the controversial guy who rips a new game's a new asshole or talks about this controversial topic and goes on a rant, okay? So,
it's called improvement. It's called self-improvement, okay? So AES, I'd actually like to say thank you because you're saying that actually makes me feel good because it's hard when you have a track record of 10 years and some people are like, man, Phil used to be an asshole, you did this and did that. It's good to hear that people now in 2018 are actually feeling that I am changing and I am a better person than I was. So thank you for that. That actually was a really nice message in my opinion, okay? Thank you. We go to Eternal Napalm again. He cheered. He says, I typed in DSP Gaming into YouTube, and I kid you not, all the videos I see, well, she said the first 8 videos I see are from detractor channels that steal and mock your content. How does YouTube justify that? They don't. They don't justify anything. You know, YouTube does not justify anything. They just don't care. It's an automated website based on algorithms. And people have found a way to you know, take advantage of that automated system to get themselves to the top of search results, regardless of the fact that their content is illegal, is defamatory, slanderous, whatever you want to call it, and the fact that it's completely untrue in a lot of cases. They have found a way to game the system, and YouTube doesn't give a fuck. Why do you think when Logan Paul did the controversial suicide video, it got to the top of YouTube search results, so many people saw it, he had to take it down himself because YouTube didn't even do anything about it? This is how YouTube works. The more negative, toxic content, the more drama there is, it buys into their automated system, and that content gets pushed to the forefront. That's why I don't care about YouTube. At all. I don't care. I just don't give a fuck. You know? It's just so stupid. It's absolutely 100% stupidity the way that YouTube system works. It is. And so I don't care about it anymore. YouTube is an archive for my content. That's why you don't see any original content on there anymore, right? Do you see me putting out edited style content for YouTube? No. Do you see me putting effort into vlogging?
Fuck no.
There's no point. Because no matter what I do, negative shit will always show up above mine because that's how YouTube works. It's for little kids who like toxic content. That's who's going to fucking YouTube at this point, you know? It's garbage. Now, the thing is, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, so I have a viewer base of people who cannot watch my live streams, who want to watch my archived stuff, and they head over to DSP Gaming on a daily basis and they enjoy it. But that's not the vast majority of YouTube viewers. That's like the exception to the fucking rule of who actually uses YouTube in this modern day and age, okay? So, you know, it is what it is. I'm only using it as an archive. I don't care about the fact that YouTube is a piece of shit and doesn't work and highlights garbage, stolen, illegal, negative, toxic content over the original, you know?
I just don't give a fuck. I don't. You let them do what they do. That's why I don't talk about it. I don't address it. Fuck them.
Freddie Bosley did a 51-bit cheer, so he very short term here was the top cheerer. However, someone beat him. But he says, "Who's your favorite rapper?" Mine's Jay-Z. I would guess you like Jay-Z.
San Andreas is the place to be. You got CJ running all around the town, G, on his fucking bicycle. He's gonna do the drug deals, gonna work out at the fucking place, the gym. I can't even remember the name of it.
No. Jay-Z was actually after the time that I listened to rap. When I was listening to rap, it was the era of Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem. And Eminem was just emerging as an artist and was becoming popular. So for me, and also I would say DMX. So I say DMX and the whole Dre, Snoop, Eminem trifecta. Those were the guys who I heavily listened to rap-wise in the late 90s and early 2000s. And then I didn't care about it anymore. So Jay-Z actually came like right after that wave. And I just didn't give a shit. Like, I remember traveling to the West Coast to go to B5, okay? This is one of the first ever times that I had traveled across the country to participate in a major tournament, okay? And when I went, my friends were all into rap. And I remember it was the Jehovah.